Oh, hello. This is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. The goal of my YouTube channel is to promote home cooking as a way of life. I will refer to other videos along the way. Please click the information symbol on the top right corner of the screen to open up the link panel. I was at a cooking class when I asked a volunteer in the audience to help me with prepping some broccoli. I gave him a knife and provided some instructions, but in less than 10 seconds, I saw the grimaces on the face of the other people in the class. I turned around and I saw my new friend has cut his finger and adding some extra nutrition to the broccoli. I take knife skill for granted because I have never cut myself. I have taught by someone whom I describe in another video about cooking with templates. Prepping in advance is central to my perfect cooking system, and knife skill is essential. I'm going to share 10 tips with you so you will be safe and efficient with a knife in the kitchen. Number 1 is to keep the knife sharp. A dull knife is actually more dangerous than a sharp knife. More people cut by a dull knife than by sharp knives. More force usually is used when using a dull knife, and the end result is the loss of control. Number 2, be aware of the sharpness of the knife. Use your finger to feel whether the knife is sharp or not frequently. If necessary, do a paper test. Usually use a 20-pound copy paper. Number 3, sharpen your knife regularly. Depending on the type of food ingredients, a stainless steel knife could be dulled rapidly. Handheld knives are inexpensive and work well. Pull your knife through the middle stage of the sharpener. Very quickly, you can sharpen the knife as long as the knife has not lost its edge. Number 4, tuck the fingers toward the palm of the hand. This is known as the claw technique. Do not extend the tips of the finger to hold the fruit ingredient. Use the claw as a way to hold down the food. Use a knife with the blade height more than 3 inches. Let the knuckle and the back of the finger to feel the blade of the knife. This method provides a tactile sensation of the blade of the knife, and the tip of the finger are freely out of harm's way. Number 6, keep the cutting board stable. Using cutting board that will either have rubber feet or a wraparound edges to prevent slippage on the kitchen counter. Alternatively, keep a wet towel under the cutting board to hold it in place. Number 7, only use force if necessary in cutting. Keep your finger out of the way and take extra precaution. Use your other hand if necessary to make sure you do it precisely and cautiously. Number 8, cut with gentle and steady force. Create a rhythm in the cutting process. Always take control of the situation. Be mindful as well as relaxed. Number 9, use a sliding motion in cutting through meat and vegetables. If excessive force is needed, check the sharpness of the knife. Number 10, use a rocking motion for chopping and slicing small ingredients. Let me summarize these 10 tips. Number 1, keep the knife sharp. Number 2, be aware of the sharpness of the knife. Number 3, sharpen knife regularly. Number 4, tuck in fingertips. Number 5, use knife with a 3-inch tall blade. Number 6, keep cutting board stable. Number 7, use force only needed. Number 8, cut with gentle and steady pressure. Number 9, use sliding motion. Number 10, use rocking motion. Hopefully these tips will help you to improve your knife skill and make you become a more competent cook. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to receive notification of my future postings. See you next time. Please stay safe.